Ladies
And then,
and
okay.
gentlemen.
What's the word? What's the first word? From Cichy Stadium in Fargo, North Dakota. Good evening, everyone. I'm Emmett Kenny alongside Carter Kolkman as we get set for North Dakota High School girls soccer action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the West Fargo Packers. Girls varsity soccer on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We will be right back after this message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Beyond Boundaries Therapy Services, Butler Machinery, Ed's Marine, the Fargo Jet Center, First International Bank and Trust, Forum Communications, Haley's Hope, Hurley's Religious Goods, Luther Family Buick GMC, Master Construction, Moore Engineering, Network Center, Northern Improvement, Off the Wall Advertising, Robert Gibb and Sons, Sanford, Shields, Taxman, TCI Insurance, and Wolf Steel Construction.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to girls soccer action here in Fargo at Cichy Stadium. My name's Emmett Kenny. I'm alongside Carter Kolkman as we prepare for some great girls soccer action on the way. Carter, just taking a look at this matchup, we see two teams who have had some great success to start their season. The Deacons still undefeated. West Fargo with a very respectable record of 2-2. Both have great midfielders, attackers, defenders, and also have a couple of great goalkeepers with a lot of clean sheets so far this season. And just looking into this matchup a little bit further, who are some of your players to watch for in this contest tonight?
Well, like you said, Shanley's undefeated right now. So for my West Fargo player to watch, it's going to be Emily Larson there at goal tonight with a constant flow of Deacon shots coming into that goal. She's definitely going to have to be at the top of her game and stop all those shots. On the Shanley side, I got Hadley Huber, who's been a big goal scorer for the Deacons this year, and she's going to be vital tonight if they're going to want to win this game.
Yeah, agreed, Carter. Looking at this Deacons team, obviously undefeated, top of the EDC currently. When you look at some of the success they've had and why they've had that success, I believe one of the main reasons is the goal-scoring firepower, specifically from some of the younger players on this team. You look at Emily Post, only a junior. Huber, as you said, a junior. You have Vanessa Berg in the middle, only a sophomore, creating plenty of chances for her team. And then you look over at this West Fargo side, and they have a lot of experience, plenty of seniors on the roster, plenty of juniors as well. And obviously, as we know in varsity sports, experience is a very, very large factor. So in this matchup, do you think the experienced veteran West Fargo defensive line will be able to win out, or the young attacking Shanley offensive group?
You know, like you said, I think both teams are great. That Shanley offense, that's really amazing. But in contrast, the West Fargo defense, that's great too. They're going to have a lot of good ball movement, a lot of good passes, and a lot of smart shots if Shanley's going to want to get through there and score. But like you said, West Fargo is they're quite the older team, and from a standpoint of an athlete, I can relate that it can sometimes be a little intimidating looking looking to your opponent and seeing that are a lot older. But I feel like the Shanley team has a lot of camaraderie, and they're quite young, and I feel like they play as a team, so that'll help them face these Packers tonight.
Yeah, agreed, Carter. Being a younger player in this varsity setting, it can be intimidating going up against players that are older and more experienced. But as we've said before, this Deacons team has played very, very well so far to start the season, and I'm expecting these young Deacon attackers to have a big game here tonight. While we have a moment here, don't forget that you can connect with Shanley TV on social media. Get the latest updates about Shanley sports teams, plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts. Like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV. Follow us on Twitter at Shanley TV, and now you can follow us on Instagram at Shanley TV as well. And ladies and gentlemen, just waiting to get underway here as we are finishing up our starting lineups. And just a quick note for you guys watching there at home, due to the wet and cold conditions outside, we will be having our cameras inside the press box for today's game. So this may affect a few of your camera angles. You may be unable to see a few of the spots on the field. But Carter and I will surely do our best to keep you informed on what's happening on the field and try to bring you guys still a very nice presentation of girls high school soccer as both teams are getting ready to take the field here. The referee in the middle, ready to get this one underway. Now just getting ready to line up for this one. And it looks like it will be West Fargo, I believe, getting ready to get things underway. Correction, that will be Shanley taking the starting kickoff, as I believe that is Huber in the middle, getting ready to get this one underway. Referee blows his whistle, and that is what she will do. That one is fired back to post. Now that one's over, back along to Mattern. Mattern possessing on the far sideline. Tries to play that one forward, however, she's met by a Packer player. I believe that's Elsa Wambach, the freshman on the far side, with an impressive display of dribbling. And now it's Wambach after a brilliant pass up the right side. However, she cannot quite get to that one, and it will roll out of bounds for a West Fargo throw-in. West Fargo throwing this one in. Volan down there fighting for that one, and Wambach comes away with it. Wambach now moving up the right side, tries to fire one across. However, it is met there by Johnson, and West Fargo will clear back to Mattern. Mattern trying to possess now on the far sideline, under pursuit there by Osier. However, cut off there in the middle by another Packer player, and now we have a bit of a counterattack here for the Packers, but that one is cut out very well by Olivia Manuel. Villa Martinez does well to pass that one forward to Fitz. However, it is cut off once again by Manuel, one of these junior defensive players for the Deacons. And now this one will be played into the middle. Wambach's able to get on the end of it. A bit of a scramble in the middle for this one. And now that will be a shot. What a shot that is. Carter, I'm not sure if you could see who that was. I believe that may have been Promisberger on the near sideline with a brilliant shot with the right foot. However, that one just went wide in the net.
It was a good little snazzy course of events for the Shanley offense right there.
Yeah, agreed. Some great attacking play there from the Deacons. And once again, Wambach, the relentless freshman, under pursuit. Promisberger able to get that one back to the captain, Hansen. Hansen does well to control right there, and it's back to Post. Post now dribbling around in the midfield, trying to pick out Berg. Berg met there by Johnson. Now Berg once again possessing in the middle, and now Hansen has it with some space. Plays that one forward to Huber. However, it is met there by Villa Martinez, and that one will be cleared out of the Packer goalkeeper box, and I believe we will have a Shanley corner kick up underway.
These Deacons are really coming off strong offensively here in the first few minutes of this game. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the rest.
And, folks, this was what we were talking about with the rough camera angles today due to the cameras being inside. But it will be a corner kick here, and I believe this is Manuel taking this one for the Deacons. Post there in the short corner. Manuel plays this one in with the left foot. Dribbles through a couple of players there, and it winds up on the far sideline. Bit of a chance there for Shanley, but no one could get a foot on it, as now Heinrich will possess on the far sideline. She's met there by a couple of Packers, and this one will be cleared out of bounds once again. Another bit of tremendous clearance there by the West Fargo Packers, as they have done very well so far in these opening minutes under relentless attack from these young Deacon attackers. And now once again, this one's dribbled off on the far sideline, out of bounds there, and it will be another Deacon throw-in.
That ball has really been on the West Fargo side of the field this time. Shanley's having very strong offense these first few minutes.
Yeah, agreed, Carter. We have seen that Deacon attacking line be very effective so far in this game, getting a couple of chances. However, like we said, that experienced Packer defensive line has done very well to slow any attack so far, and now Emily Larson will come out to make that save, and her Packer attackers will gather downfield. Post meets that one. Looking for, I believe that was Huber. However, we do have an offside flag, and the official is able to catch wind, and we will have a West Fargo free kick around the 20-yard line. This one played forward up towards Johnson. Johnson plays that one back towards Spaeth. Spaeth trying to get around Wambach, and she does, and it will be a Packer throw-in. The ball now on the Deacon defensive side of the field, something we haven't seen all too much today. Now controlling in the middle is Volan. However, she loses that one, and it's played forward to Johnson. Johnson trying to redirect over to Simon. And that one will now be thrown out of bounds off of the Packers, I believe, and we will have a Deacon throw-in on the far side. Wambach in a battle for that one on the far field, and she's able to win it. Goes through Johnson, and now it lies with Huber. Huber back to Post. Post moving up the middle, trying to pick out Promisberg on the near side. She almost does, but cut off very well by Villa Martinez. Now Manuel passes this one back. I believe that is Ashley Hansen, if I'm not mistaken. And now we will have another Packer attack here. Hansen dispossesses in the midfield, and now it lies with Hubert. Hubert looking forward to Wambach. A bit of a contact there, but no call, as now this one's back to Heinrich. A beautiful flick there from Post. Goes over to, I believe that is Promisberger, and now we will have a break by the Packers here. However, Molly Metzger comes out to snuff out any of the danger, and we will reset with a Fargo Shanley punt.
Some smooth, luscious ball movement there by the Packer offense.
Yeah, agreed, Carter. They've done very well these last couple minutes in creating more opportunities. And now we have another Molly Metzger punt getting play underway once again. This one throw towards Berg. Berg possessing in the middle. Freshman Wambach now on the far side. Nifty bit of dribbling there, and she tries to find Berg but can't quite get it to her. And now we will have another Packer counterattack. In pursuit of that one is Lamberts. And Manuel will be content to clear, I believe that's Heinrich, will be content to clear that one away, as now it will be Spaeth taking this one for the Packers. And now this one's thrown forward. I believe that is, once again, Hansen. A nice bit of defensive play, and now that lies with Heinrich, and she'll boot this one forward. Heinrich there once again. A host of Packers trying to get around this ball, and they do. However, that's back to Mattern, and Mattern will just be fine to clear, and I'm not sure what happened there, Carter, if you were able to see. I believe we may have had an off, or possibly just a free kick there.
Yep, I think it's just a free kick.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, approaching 10 minutes, 10 minutes underway in this game. 0-0 is our score here in Fargo, and now it lies with Metzger, as she will get ready to get play underway once again with another punt.
Shanley doing a great job there on defense. Packers haven't really been able to get within 20 yards of their goal. They keep that up all game. It's gonna be a tough one here for the Packers.
Yeah, so far, Carter, we've seen a very balanced game. Both teams have had their bit of attacking play. as now retreating there was Osier trying to clear that one. However, Wambach in pursuit, able to get that one. Wambach once again in a battle. Johnson now will just be content to clear that. That one goes past Matter and Lamberts, and we will have a Fargo Shanley throw-in. I believe this will be Mattern getting ready to throw this one in. As not sure what the holdup is here, but we will get play underway as Mattern throws this one forward, looking for Wambach, however, cut out very well by Johnson, and now the Packers will boot and chase. Bit of a foot race over there on that far sideline, and Heinrich's able to win that one, and she will just clear that one out of bounds.
A lot of speed there from the Deacons.
Yeah, as well from that Packer attacker.
Yeah.
We've seen a nice bit of speed here on both sides. It's been a great bit of attacking play so far in this bit of play. And now we will have Packers trying to get underway in this one.
Packer throwing here on the Deacon side.
This one thrown towards the middle, met there by a host of Deacons, and able to come away with that one is Berg. She has Hansen in the middle, can't quite get it to her though. And now this one goes back to Hansen once again. However, there is Villa Martinez able to get control of it. Now it lies with number 2, Fitz, in the middle. However, she's dispossessed. And now it once again is with Martinez on the far side. It's some great pressure there from Promisberger. Cuts that one out. And now it's on the near sideline with Fitz. Manuel trying to clear this one. However, it winds up with Post. Post with a great bit of dribbling to get away there from Volan. And now she will switch fields over to the freshman Wambach. Wambach now moving up the far sideline. Able to get that one to Huber. Huber trying to find some space on the far sideline. Trying to dribble around a Packer defender there. I believe that is Van Winkle. And that one is cleared forward. However, Mattern is there once again to possess this one. Post now in the middle. Trying to find some room. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen will have a go. However, Emily Larson, safe and sound, just gets that one. And she will now get ready to resume play with another goal kick.
What a bravado play there by the Deacons, just showing a lot of courage and bravery, just hammering it in there at the Packers' defensive line.
Well said, Carter, as now we will have, after that bit of a counter-attacking play, we will have a Packer throw-in on the near sideline. Martinez getting ready to get this one underway. Martinez looking for Johnson. She's able to hold off Hansen. And now this one is played back to, I believe that is Sunrum in the middle. Now lies with Hansen. Hansen over to Berg. Berg has plenty of space up the middle now. Berg now playing this one to Wambach. Wow, what a bit of a pass that was. However, it just went too far for Wambach. Not able to get on the end of that one. And I believe we'll have another Mattern throw-in, a common theme so far tonight. Waiting to get play underway once again here is Mattern. Bit of movement on that far sideline. And now we do have that throw-in, and it lies with Huber. However, she can't keep control, and whoa, a bit of a contact there. Volan trying to clear, and that one lies with Manuel. Sunrum able to clear that one away, and now it lies with Osier in the middle. Osier now with some room on the near sideline, plenty of space, trying to make a play with it, and she looks for Fitz. However, that one's cut out very well by Hansen. Hansen throws this one to Promisberger. Some great dribbling there to keep it in play. Promisberger moves up the near sideline, trying to find some space. That one's thrown to the middle. However, no one is there to receive it. However, Wambach comes away with it, trying to put on a bit of a dribbling display here as this one's thrown back to Promisberger. Promisberger lines up for a shot. Nice effort there, but that one will just trickle wide of the goalie for a West Fargo goal kick.
West Fargo here, punting it off after going out of bounds.
And, yep, play underway here, Carter, as Manuel now possessing on that near sideline. Trying to pick out, I believe that was Huber, but it's deflected by Sunrum. And now Huber in the corner. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, that you can't see this action, but it will be a throw-in for the Deacons. And Carter, a bit of deja vu here in this first half, very similar to the matchup we had last week between the Fargo North Spartans and Shanley. Both teams doing their fair bit of attacking, however, just can't quite seem to convert early on as Hansen boots this one inside. Host of Packers able there to clear, and now this one lies with Mattern on the far sideline. Under pursuit by Lamberts. And now this lies with Osier. Brilliant pass there over to Fitz. Fitz moving up the middle, plenty of space, trying to move that one over to, I believe that is Lamberts. Lamberts in a foot race with Mattern, and Mattern will win this one. Mattern with a nice cutoff there as Lamberts goes out of bounds, and now we'll have Mattern trying to throw this one forward towards Wambach. Takes a bad deflection off a Packer player, and we will have a Fargo-Shanley throw-in.
Notice Shanley's doing a great job of keeping their defensive line back while still advancing the ball, which is just quite incredible here against this strong Packer defense.
And now we have, I believe that's Mattern throwing this one towards the middle. And that is the freshman, I believe, Von Bank battling for this one. And now it lies with Post in the middle. Post with a beautiful pass towards the middle. However, it's cut off there well by Van Winkle. And we will get ready to get underway here once again, as now this one's booted down towards Berg. Osier on the near sideline, under pursuit by Hansen. Hansen with some great defense there all the way up to Promisberger. Promisberger trying to pick out Huber in a foot race. I believe that is Martinez able to win that one, as now she will boot this one down the field once again. Now it lies with Mattern. Mattern under pursuit there by Poitra. And now in the middle it is Frisk. Nice bit of dribbling there put on by Wambach on the far sideline, and Huber comes back to grab that one. Mattern trying to get onto that one, but that one just rolls out for a, I believe that is a Fargo-Shanley throw-in. Play getting underway once again. Trying to pick out, I believe that was Poitra in the middle. Can't quite do so, though. Now we have a break to the other side. Huber with plenty of room on the far side, trying to cut back to the middle. Can't quite do it, though. And now she will possess on the far sideline. Huber with a nifty bit of dribbling there. Tries to find a man across. However, she can't do it. Bad deflection, and I believe that landed with Wambach on the 6-yard box. A tremendous chance for the Deacons. One of the first opportunities we've really seen, Carter. And what do you think about that attacking play that led to that Deacon chance?
No, just shows how strong this Deacon offense is. Really pounding it in there, trying to get into the goal. It's great display of offense.
Now we will have a Fargo-Shanley corner kick. I believe that is Manuel getting ready to take this one once again. Manuel throws this one in towards the middle, and it's met there by Johnson. Johnson's able to clear this one. Manuel chasing after it, but it will roll in, and we will reset with a Deacon throw-in. Now on the far sideline, Mattern getting ready to throw this one in again. Flicked on there by the 8th grader, Frisk, and a host of Packers trying to clear this one out, but it will be another Deacon throw-in, something we've seen quite often here, Carter.
Almost seemed like a bit of a heresy there. I thought it went off the Packers, and Deacons got the ball.
Yeah, Carter, I'm not too sure about that one, but however, we will have a West Fargo goal kick. Now West Fargo getting this one back underway, trying to find Johnson. However, it's cut off very well by Frisk. Frisk has a shot, and whoa, that took a big deflection off a Packer defender. Looked like that one was heading towards goal. And now 22, I believe that is Simon for the Packers, trying to get onto this one. However, now it lies with Post in the middle. Post over to Frisk. Frisk throws that one towards Promisberger. So a bit of a foot race between Promisberger and Martinez. Promisberger wins that one, goes down in the box. However, we will have no call, and it will be a West Fargo goal kick once again. And now this one is intercepted there well by Frisk. As I've said, Carter, she is only an 8th grader out of Oak Grove, getting some very good minutes in a varsity setting, playing well so far in these opening few minutes. What do you feel like the Deacons have to look forward to with such a young player getting experience this early going into years ahead?
That's the thing with Shanley here. We don't just have one young player. It's almost the whole team is not all upperclassmen. There's only a few, not even a handful of seniors. That young team, though, that's really going to help them in the future. These next couple of years, it's going to be an exciting time for Shanley soccer.
Yeah, agreed, Carter. This one's thrown back into the middle. Huber trying to get on this one. Huber now back to Manuel. Manuel wafts this one in towards the middle, and it lands on the foot of Promisberger. Promisberger back to post, now getting ready to move this one. Excuse me, that was the captain Hansen, and now it's back to Mattern on the far side. That one rolls out of bounds, and we'll have another Fargo Shanley throw in on that far sideline. Mattern now launching this one. Lands with Osier, and she will throw this one forward. Deacons trying to recover now as this one will be passed back to Metzger. Metzger under pursuit there by Fitz. What great pressure that was from Fitz trying to get on the end of that one. And Martinez will play this one forward to Fitz. She was in an offside position, however, and we will have a whistle and a restart of play.
Scary course of events there for the Deacons. She was coming up on that goalie and had to kick it off just right in the nick of time.
Yeah, Carter, that was another great West Fargo chance. Haven't seen too many of those. However, they did very well to create that opportunity. Fitz with some great foot speed trying to get on the end of that one. Just can't quite do it, though, as Fitz now in a battle with Manuel for the ball on the near sideline. Hansen met there by Simon, and Fitz throws this one forward toward the middle. Simon possessing in the middle, trying to turn, able to go back to Martinez. Martinez accidentally passes this one to Hansen. Hansen trying to pick out Huber, however, that one's cut out by Van Winkle. Osier now back to Martinez. Martinez trying to play that one forward to Fitz. However, that one rolls out of bounds for another Deacon throw-in on the near side. Simon trying to clear this one. She possesses in the middle. Great pass there over to Johnson, and Johnson tries to get to Fitz, but this one rolls out of bounds once again. Nice bit of attacking play here from the West Fargo Packers. The side has been on their end of the field for quite a long time now. They've done very nice. They've done very well to get the ball moving, and now they will do the same. Johnson throwing this one forward to Fitz. Osier trying to get on the end of it, and Heinrich's able there to clear that one out of bounds to reset her defense. Once again, folks, apologize about the camera angle here. Our cameras are inside tonight due to the tough weathery conditions. This may affect some of your viewing angles, but Carter and I will do our best to keep you informed on all the action on the field. Simon on the near sideline throws this one back to Martinez. Martinez looked like she tried to cross that one in towards the middle. However, it took a bad deflection, and it will be a Deacon goal kick.
Granted, too, tonight we have some cold weather for both teams, which it'll affect their playing and make them a little slower and just decrease the speed of the game.
Yeah, agreed, Carter. Now Mattern is able to cut that one out. Nice bit of dribbling there, and she's able to get past Johnson. Mattern sending, I believe that is Frisk on a run. However, she can't quite get to it. And now we will have another pass intercepted here by the Packers. Berg swings and misses on that one under duress by Lamberts. Now, once again, it's Mattern. Not able to win that foot race as the Packers come away with it, but it's turned over once again. And now this ball resides on the far sideline. Stride for stride there on the far sideline. Able to squeak through. Promisberger able to get on the end of it. Can't quite get strong enough touch, however. What a cross that was from that far sideline. Promisberger trying to get onto it. Couldn't quite do it, though. As that was Van Winkle trying to get possession back there for her team. And now it's another foot race on this far side. Battle down there by the end line for the ball. However, it rolls out of bounds, and we will have a West Fargo goal kick.
West Fargo kind of kicked it out there in acrimony, just trying to get the Shanley defense off of them, set up a little bit better position for the play.
Yeah, Carter, as we get ready to get underway here once again. West Fargo defenders gathering in the middle for this one, and what a touch that was by Johnson trying to get it towards the middle. However, it's cut out by Post. Post with a nutmeg there over to Hansen. Hansen able to get it over to Promisberger. Resides with Wambach on the near side. What a shot that is, and she scores! Elsa Wambach, the freshman, with a brilliant touch. Able to curl that one with the right foot near left post, and that one goes in for our first score of the game. Shanley 1, West Fargo 0.
With the series of events coming off that nutmeg and then scoring a goal. Great job there by the Shanley Deacons.
Yeah, first breakthrough there for the Deacons. They've had plenty of opportunities so far. However, some nice play there by, I believe that was, the freshman Wambach. She's able to get on the end of that one, and we have our first score in this game, that decisive first goal. West Fargo, they've done very well so far in this one, trying to fend off the attack of these Deacons. However, the Deacons are able to break through for that one, and our score is 1-0. Post going up the middle, and what a chance this is again. Promisberger with plenty of space on the near sideline, cutting towards the middle. Goes down in the box once again, however, no call, and this one is cleared out back towards Manuel. Manuel now in the middle, throws this one over to, I believe that is Wambach on the near sideline. This one's booted towards the middle. Hansen finds some space. Post trying to get onto it. Can't quite do it, though. Simon met by Manuel. Manuel's able to come away with that one. Now moving up the near sideline. This one's with Wambach. Wambach with a nice bit of space here. Able to play it across the post. Now this one resides with Hansen in the middle. A brilliant shot by Hansen. Oh, my goodness! Possible goal of the year candidate, Carter, by the captain, Hansen. What a shot that was, and back-to-back, Carter.
Yeah, there you go.
Two very quick goals for the Shanley Deacons, and now our score is up to Shanley 2, West Fargo 0.
Incredible shot right off the top of the crossbar, right into the goal. Within 2 minutes of our last one, too. Strong push by the Shanley Deacons here.
Yeah, Carter, that strike left the woodwork ringing down there on that far sideline as we get ready to resume play once again. Shanley striking back-to-back after a first bit of not much going on, as now we have the referee coming over to have a conversation with the scoreboard keeper. And it looks like we're going to get ready to get underway again with Simon kicking this one off. Simon over to Assier. Tries to move that one over to Poitra, however, she can't win the foot race. And Manuel ends up with it on the near sideline. Manuel throws that one forward towards the goal scorer Hansen. However, it's cut off by Assier. Number 7, Poitra. Looking for that one on the near sideline. As now Martinez throws this one towards Assier. Assier tries to kick it towards the near sideline. However, that one goes out of bounds, and we will have another Manuel throw-in. Now Manuel on the near sideline, ready to get play underway. Tries to find Wambach. However, that one is off of Wambach, and Martinez gets play underway once again towards Simon. Caught off well by Heinrich, one of those strong defenders on the back line for the Deacons. And now it resides with Berg in the middle. Now, what a beautiful through ball that is towards Berg. Berg trying to throw this one forward. Cut off, though, but we will still have a... I believe that is a throw-in. Yep, it is on the far sideline. Now it's Berg in the middle. Trying to get on the end of this one. However, she can't quite do so. Bit of a boondoggle there by the West Fargo Packer player, trying to create something when it wasn't quite there. However, this one's rolled forward towards Larson as she scoops this one up. And Larson gets play underway once again with a punt.
Deacon defense is just not letting up. Even after being up 2 goals, they continue just to fight and be as strong as they were in the first few minutes.
Yeah, agreed, Carr. They certainly want more out of this game here, trying to get another goal. And on the flip side of that coin, West Fargo rattled by a couple very quick goals here, trying to just settle things back down, get on the attacking side of things, possibly try to control it more on the defensive side. This one's thrown in towards the middle. A lot of contact there, but no call, as we now have, I believe that's Von Bank on the far side. Now moving up the middle, throws this one over towards Post. Post with a brilliant pass over to, I believe that is Frisk possibly. Now back to Post. She tries to take a shot. However, that one skewers off of her foot and ends up out of bounds for a West Fargo goal kick.
Kind of a broke shot there right out of bounds. Bouncing off of nowhere. It's ending up over there.
Yeah, Carter. Now this one's thrown forward towards Post. Post trying to get on the end of this one. Throws it forward towards Wambach. Wambach possessing on the inside. And she is met there by Martinez. Wambach throws this one back towards Post. However, it's cut off there. I believe that was via Martinez with the defensive effort. And once again, we will have Shanley substitution. Madison Allers, only a freshman, getting ready to come onto this one, as well as Huber. And now Manuel getting ready to throw this one forward, trying to pick out Hansen, quite do so. Via Martinez, a bit of a mishap dribbling there, and that one rolls out of bounds for a Deacon throw-in. And now we will have a West Fargo clearance here, met back by Hansen. Hansen trying to move this one around Simon. Can't quite do it, though. And it lies with Villa Martinez on the near side. Now this one's thrown forward to Poitra. However, that one rolls out of bounds for a Hansen throw-in. Manuel trying to find Allers in the middle. Able to do so, but a poor touch leads to Ossier possession in the middle. Nice footwork there by Allers, able to get that one over to Post. And now Post boots this one up towards Frisk. Huber will now play chase in a battle for it, and West Fargo will once again clear. Once again getting underway with a Shanley throw-in here on the far sideline and a very dangerous attacking play. This one thrown towards the middle. Huber there, a lot of commotion going on. Hansen's able to control it in the middle. However, it's booted out there by the West Fargo defender. A bit of a cacophony going on down there. A lot of chaos. However, that one is cut off. I believe that was Ausier able to clear that one. And we will now have a Deacon throw-in on the far sideline. This one thrown back now towards Allers. Allers maintains possession with a beautiful flick onto Huber. Huber battling for position. Can't quite get to it, though, and that one is cleared upfield. And now number 5, I believe that is Johnson, able to get that one forward to Van Winkle. However, it takes a rough bounce, and now it will be a Deacon throw-in. Now Shanley will resume play. However, that one rolls out of bounds, and we will have another Shanley throw-in, a very common theme we've seen tonight, Carter. And do you believe a part of that may be because of Shanley's ability to move up the far sideline and the near sideline as well, just working up the sides, trying to converge balls into the middle? Do you believe that works into their ability to create so many throw-ins?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Shanley, you see that they're good at moving the ball, good at getting it downfield, and just that constant throw-in of the ball onto the field just really helps them score goals and create, offensive movement.
And now play looking to get resumed here as Mattern in a battle for this one. What a great bit of box out that was there from Mattern, and it rolls out of bounds for a West Fargo throw-in. West Fargo getting play underway. This one thrown back towards Johnson. Now it rests with Frisk in the middle. Frisk moving up the right side. So great dribbling there from the 8th grader, trying to find Promisberger. I believe that is Von Bank in the middle. Now this one thrown forward. Met there by a host of Deacons. Now this one resides with Metzger, trying to get a shot off there. However, it just goes out of bounds, or maybe not. I believe that one was kept in well by Martinez. And this will be another Deacon throw-in.
Deacon's kind of going with that tiki-taka style of play with the short passes, excuse me, and the constant sweep of keep scoring goals.
Another stoppage in play here as we get ready for some substitutions. West Fargo making another change as Batari will come off. Still waiting to get play underway here. I believe this is a throw-in for West Fargo. Once again, folks, apologies that you are not able to see this footage. As I've said before, the cameras are inside tonight due to the conditions, but I will do my best to keep you informed on what's going on the field. Sierra now possessing in the middle under some great pursuit from Post. Post able to dispossess. No call, and now it lands with Frisk in the middle. Now this move back to Allers. Some great dribbling by these young Deacons. Mattern trying to get on the end of it. Can't quite get to it, though. And we will now have a West Fargo throw-in. This one met by Frisk in the middle. Bit of a contact there on that header off of the throw-in. And we will now have a West Fargo free kick to get play underway.
West Fargo finally getting some ball movement here on the Deacon side of the field.
Whoa, what an attacking chance that was. Getting that one thrown towards Molly Metzger. Hasn't seen a whole lot of action so far tonight, but she's able to deal with that one very well, snuffing out that bit of attacking play. And now we have approaching 5 minutes left to go in this half. Johnson, that one just ran into the ref there. And now that is Volan going after this one. Volan in a battle with Allers. Throws this one towards Assier, met well by Heinrich. Diagonally over to Manuel. Now Huber is possessing in the middle. Huber run into by Johnson, however, she keeps possession, and now it resides with Manuel on the near sideline. Manuel gets that one to Metzger. Mia Metzger, only a 7th grader for this Shanley team, out here getting great varsity experience. Still got 5 years of eligibility left in this sport, Carter, as now we have a bit of a mishap there on the attacking end. However, Post is able to regain possession. Post throws towards Huber, cut out well, though. Now Fitz trying to get on the end of this one. Wambach throws forward. Huber with a bit of space. Huber taps and shoots, but that one just goes over the crossbar. Looks like Hadley Huber just kind of mishit that one. And that one goes well over the crossbar.
Could have been a good 3 points there in football.
Yeah, very well said, Carter. That one cleared the goalpost by a mile. And now this one goes up the far sideline. Heinrich unable to win that one, which is a rare occurrence this season. And we will have a Packer throw-in, a Packer free kick getting play underway once again. Now Manuel in a foot chase here against, I believe that is Puitra, trying to get to that one, but Metzger wins again. She's been really solid on that back line all night, Carter. That is Metzger coming off of her goalie line, able to make some great stops so far. As Heinrich clears while Osier was in pursuit. And now this one's over to Mattern. Mattern up to Huber, trying to possess in the middle. Under duress there by Van Winkle. Mattern retains possession, trying to move that one forward, but it dribbles out of bounds, and we will have a Packer throw-in. Packers getting this one underway. A couple of substitutions getting ready to come into the game. As now Allers, the freshman, resides with it in the middle. Allers with some nice dribbling over to Post. Able to cut out that bit of play is Fitz. And now Fitz will possess on the far sideline. Fitz moving up. What a bit of dribbling that was. However, that one just rolled out of bounds. And we will now have a Fargo Shanley throw-in. Now, Mattern getting ready to get play underway once again. Throws this one up. A bit of a collision there as both players go down. However, we will have another Mattern throw-in. Mattern with the same play over to Von Bank. Can't quite get on the end of it, though. A booter there by West Fargo, and it moves up towards the attacking play. However, that was Poitras unable to get a touch on that one. But it was offsides, however, so it wouldn't have mattered. As now it will be a Deacon goal kick. Or excuse me, a Deacon free kick around the 30-yard line. Heinrich getting ready to take this one as she'll move over towards the 30-yard line. Running out of time here in this half. Carter, do you expect Shanley to ramp up the attacking efforts or just kind of sit back with this 2-goal lead and try to prevent West Fargo from getting a goal moving into the second half?
You know, if I was Shanley, I'd definitely just keep attacking and try to run up the scoreboard here a little bit before halftime. You know, going in during halftime with their head held high, knowing you're up on a team, it's a real confidence booster. And if Shanley can do that, it's a great chance they're going to win this game. Packers have to do the same thing, too. They got to retaliate. They got to try to get some shots here off and get the score as close as possible before they go in for half.
Well said, Carter, as now this is Metzger moving up the near sideline. Met there by Martinez, but that one rolls out of bounds for a West Fargo throw-in. West Fargo now getting ready to resume play as we will have a substitution. Volan going off now as we will have a new Packer onto the pitch here. Martinez now getting play underway once again. Throws one towards the middle. In the middle there, that was Hart's trying to make a play. However, she's cut out well. And now it resides with Frisk. Frisk, what a beautiful pass it is towards Von Bank. Von Bank in a bit of a foot race with Van Winkle. And whoa, what about that move? Able to get to Huber in the middle. A lot of chaos going on down there near the West Fargo goal, but it ends up with Emily Larson, and she will clear the danger. Intensity ramping up a little bit here near the end of this second half as Johnson's able to cut this one out. And now it resides with Hansen in the middle. Metzger, the 7th grader, now in the middle. Trying to make a play with it, and she does. Now it's back on her foot. She tries to throw that one towards Huber. However, it's cut out very well. Huber gains possession, though. Huber with a nice dribble over to Post. Post with plenty of space. She will have a shot. A nice bouncing ball there, but it goes into the arms of Larson. And now we will reset once again. Folks, looks like we're having a bit of a problem with our clock here. Carter and I will keep you informed, though. There's about 50 seconds, 5-0 remaining in this first half. And now that is Shrema, the freshman, battling for that one in the middle. Johnson throws this one forward to Assier. Assier met there by, I believe that was Hansen. However, it goes out of bounds. And Manuel gets ready to resume play with this one. Now 30 seconds to go in this first half. This one tries to go to Huber. However, it's cut out well there by Hartz. Shrema met by Johnson. Johnson able to control in the middle. This one is now played back to Poitras. Poitras with a great pass over to Assier. The Packers have a chance. Can't quite get on the end of it, though. And it looks like that is going to conclude our play for this first half as just seconds remain on the clock, and they will wind out as our score heading into halftime is Deacons 2, Guest 0. Carter, after that nice bit of play from both teams, Deacons able to grab a couple goals. What do you think both teams need to improve on going in the second half to improve their chances of winning this game?
Well, West Fargo is definitely going to have to improve their defense here. The constant flow from the Shanley offense is, excuse me, just keeps nailing in shots. A lot of moonshots here. Just huge kicks by the Shanley Deacons. Shows they got that strong leg power. And, you know, the Packers are really going to have to start some offensive movement, start shooting shots, get into that Deacon region of the field if they want to win this game and get it back tied up.
Well said, Carter. And while we have a minute now, folks, Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticclub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member, and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in a few minutes to resume our girls soccer action here on Shanley TV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half soccer action here at Cichy Stadium in Fargo. The Packers have already took the field here. Deacons just coming on now. And Carter, just before we start the second half, what are some things that you expect to be a factor in this second half of play? What sort of adjustments do you think both teams will make to better their chances of winning this game?
I think the Packers are really going to have to start their offense up, be taking a lot more shots. They're down right now 2-0 against the Deacons, and of course the only way to get up, you got to score, and they got to have that opportunity. They got to get down there, but as well they got to keep that defensive line strong against the strong Shanley offense.
Now underway here as Martinez possesses on the far sideline. This one now thrown forward there, where it is met by a host of Deacons. Osier applying pressure on that far sideline, and we will now have a Packer throw-in. Martinez walking a bit gingerly there, getting ready to get play underway. That is number 14, Van Winkle, throwing this one forward. Possessing there is Van Winkle, and now it will be a West Fargo free kick on the far sideline. This one gets underway by Johnson. Johnson booting this one forward. And now it lies with, I believe that was Volan in the middle. However, it's cleared well by the Deacons. Now it resides on the near sideline. A couple of Packers there trying to get on the end of it. However, it's thrown across, and Martinez can't quite win that one. In a race to Promisberger, and Promisberger is able to win. Promisberger throws that one in the middle towards Sunrum. That one takes a deflection off Huber, and we will now have a West Fargo throw-in.
Good little box out there by Promisberger getting her defender off of her.
Agreed, Carter, as now we will have Sunrum getting play underway here. This one thrown towards Osier. That one trinkles out of bounds, and we will now have a Fargo Shanley throw-in heading back the other direction. Carter, something we've seen here so far, Shanley been on the back foot, something we haven't seen a whole lot. What do you think the Packers have done so far in this very early couple minutes to flip the play in their direction?
Well, I've noticed that, like I said at the start of the half, that they're really focusing here more on their offense. That defense is going to come into play, but the more possession you have on offense, the less you're going to have to defend on defense. It's just basic soccer knowledge for you, so they're really attacking there on offense.
Yeah, agreed, Carter, as now this one rolls out of bounds. That will be the Deacons getting ready to throw this one in. This one thrown in towards the middle. Hansen in the middle can't quite get onto it, though. And now it will be a battle once again on the far sideline. Able to get that one to Hubert. Cut out, though. And Johnson tries to boot that one upfield. Johnson now possessing. This one is thrown forward over to Lamberts. Can't get on it, though. And now Mattern throws this one forward. And now Wambach finds herself in a foot race trying to beat the Packer defender to that one. She's able to do so, and now she contains possession. Hansen throws this one in the middle. Huber with some space. What a pass that was out to Post. Post with a couple touches trying to find some space. Can't quite accomplish it, however. And now we will have, I believe that's Promisberger on the far sideline possessing. Huber now controlling the ball in the midfield. And now, folks, I'm not sure if you can tell, but the rain is really starting to come down here. Intensifying just a little bit. We'll try to still keep the video quality as good as possible, but just wanted to let you know in case any of your feed is interrupted. And now you have the Deacons controlling on the far sideline. Possessing in the middle is Berg. Berg throws this one over to Mattern. Mattern now controlling on the inside. Tries to pick out Huber, however, it's cut out well by the Packers. This one now possessed with Huber in the middle. Huber tries to take a shot, and Promisberger tries to get on the end of it. Can't quite win the foot race, though. And it will now be a West Fargo goal kick. Yeah, Carter, this weather intensifying a bit. Looking like a sort of Byzantine European atmosphere over here. How much do you think weather conditions can impact this game?
Just as any game, weather conditions are going to affect it. Quite a odd description you gave there, but being in history class, I know what you're talking about. Definitely, the weather is going to play a role. The more rain, the ball's going to be slippery. It's going to be a little harder to hit, a little harder to angle in the direction you want it to go. It's going to be a challenge for both teams.
Now will be West Fargo getting ready to take this throw in on the far side. Johnson possessing on the far sideline, able to throw this one over towards Van Winkle. Van Winkle now moving over to the near sideline. Foot race for this one. Wambach and Mattern are there, but they will just let it go out for a Deacon throw-in. Now this one thrown towards Wambach. She can't quite get a good enough touch, though. And this will be Spaeth getting ready to take this throw-in for the Packers. Wind really picking up now. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see this on your screen, but the combination of rain and wind has created some really bad conditions here. Visibility being reduced just a little bit. And, man, this wind is just horrendous. The ball can't even keep still there on the pitch. As now this one is thrown forward. That was Poitra trying to get it to some space. In the middle, it's Fitz. Bumps that one forward. Gank it on the end of it, though. And post will clear. Hansen in the middle, flipping this one out towards Wambach. Wambach in a foot race, able to save it from going out of bounds. Just a bit of a poor touch there, and it will be Spaeth getting ready to throw this one in. Spaeth on this near sideline. Able to throw that one over to Van Winkle. Takes a deflection off of Mattern, and we will have another Packer throw-in. Wambach now on the near sideline. Plenty of time and space. She tries to get that one to Hansen, just a bit strong, though. And now will be Berg on the near sideline. Post in the middle. Nice bit of dribbling play there. Heinrich tosses this one over to Promisberger. Promisberger trying to find a sprinting Huber. Cut out well, though, by I believe that was Sunrum. And now this one resides in the middle with Volan. Dispossessed, however, and Huber's on the end of it. Plenty of options here. She throws this one over to Promisberger. Promisberger with some time. Tries to flip that one out towards Manuel. Can't quite get there, though, and we'll have a Packer throw-in.
Quite some fancy footwork there by Promisberger. I always use this description. I almost want to call it a little like Louis Vuitton, kind of just real fancy, high-quality ball movement, though. Good footwork, that shows that the Deacons really practice and focus on being able to control and take care of that ball.
Yeah, Carter, a very descriptive description there. And now play will resume on the far sideline. I believe that's Promisberger trying to gain possession, looking towards the middle. Able to pick out Huber with some space on the far sideline. Dressed there by Sunrum, and now there's some space in the middle. Shanley attacking, gets that one towards the middle. However, it's cut out, but Huber has it on her foot. Takes a bad deflection, though, and we will have a Packer goal kick. Now West Fargo getting ready to get play underway here once again. This one's booted up towards Promisberger, where she now will possess. That one thrown outside, trying to find Wambach. Can't quite do it, though. Now Berg in the middle. Berg able to play this one down past Volam. And there Van Winkle is able to clear. And now it resides with Cernum. Wow, oh my goodness, a bit of a collision there in the middle. Hansen with some brilliant footwork. Looks like a Packer defender may have gone for the shark bait there on the brilliant crisscross moves there from the captain Hansen. And now we have a Packer go down in the middle. What a brilliant pass that is over to Huber. Huber with the shot. What a shot from Hadley Huber. Slots that one into the bottom right corner. And what a pass that was from Elsa Wambach to set that one up. And our score now is Shanley 3, West Fargo 0.
That just shows Shanley's in their endgame mindset here. It's 3-0 already. Second half, they're just attacking right off the bat. They really want to run up that score, kind of demoralize, if you want to say, this Packer team. Packers should got to really retaliate here. They need some goals. They need some points if they want to stay in here.
Now Packers getting play underway once again, trying to get a quick one. However, Metzger is able to clear. Huber was in an offside position. Referee hasn't seen it yet, though, and play will continue. Now resides in the middle of the field. Assistant referee still has his flag up, expecting a stoppage in play here soon. Referee still not able to see it, though, and it resides with the West Fargo midfielder. Referee puts his flag down, and now this one moves back towards Spaeth. Spaeth going towards the middle, cut out well by Hansen. Hansen moves that one over to Post. Post moving up the middle. Trying to find Hansen, can't quite do it though, and that one will go towards the Packers now. What a defensive play that was from Natalie Heinrich. Carter, we haven't called her name a lot tonight, simply because she's been that solid. She's been able to snuff out any attacking play from the Packers. One of the best defenders in the EDC so far this season. What do you think it means to the Deacons to have a experienced defender back there on their back line, trying to organize the troops, if you will, trying to get our team in the right mentality?
Well, like we said, this team's very young, but Nellie Heinrich is one of those. She's one of those few older teammates. She's a senior this year. I think just having her there on that back defensive line really just helps the camaraderie, and she's a good leader for the younger players to look off of and look up to, and when in times of trouble or in times of nervousness, she's there. And like you said, great, solid defensive player there for the Deacons.
Sorry, folks. Looks like we had a bit of a problem there with the audio. Cut out for just a couple minutes. We apologize. And now we will have a Deacon throw-in on the near sideline. Try to see if our cameras can capture this one. Not sure we'll be able to, though. Mattern getting ready to toss this one in from the near sideline. Just a stoppage in play here as we will now get some substitutions underway. Rain picking up once again. Mia Metzger, only a 7th grader now, coming on for the Deacons. Matter launches this one over towards, I believe that's Frisk in the middle. Huber just wall passes that one over to Mattern. Mattern tries to throw that one towards the middle. Can't quite do it, though. Now intercepted by Wambach. Now thrown back to Mattern. She's dispossessed, however, and now it lies with Simon in the middle. Simon now contesting Post. Post with some brilliant dribbling there. Just continues to move up this near side. Finds Frisk in the middle. Can't quite pick her out, though, as now Johnson will possess. Now this one thrown out towards Mia Metzger. Metzger chasing this one down, able to get on the end of it. Can she keep it in bounds? Yes, she can. But, however, she is dispossessed by the experienced Martinez. And we will have a bit of a clear. However, the Deacons are able to get this one back in the offensive zone for Shanley. Berg trying to dispossess here. Huber in pursuit of Spaeth. Spaeth with a bit of a mishit there, and now it lines with Wambach. Wambach continues to dribble up, looking for Huber. It goes through a couple of Packers. However, this one is cut out, and now it lies with Mattern. Mattern contesting this one. Now it lies with Heinrich on the near sideline. Heinrich is met there by Poitra. Battle still going on. Wambach's able to come in and move that one towards the middle. Trying to clear that one was Van Winkle. Takes a deflection, however, and it will be a Packer throw-in. Van Winkle throws this one back towards Spaeth. She will move back now, trying to reset her defensive line. Post able to get a touch on this one as it's popped up in the air. And now Martinez will possess on the far sideline. Ossier in pursuit of Hansen. Can't quite win it, though, as the Deacons here exhibiting some very nice small passing play. Now Wambach on the near sideline. Has a running matter and can't quite find her, though, and she doesn't need to with that amazing dribbling skill. Able to find Berg in the middle. Berg trying to get through to Huber. Huber's able to win the foot race. No, she cannot. And what a play that was by the only a sophomore goaltender, Emily Larson, able to come out off of her line and stop that attack before it got dangerous. Huber now. What a bit of a 1-2 that was. Over to, I believe that may be, I'm not sure if you can see that, Carter. I think that might be Metzger out on that far sideline. And that one just rolled out of bounds, however. And we will have a West Fargo goal kick.
Been harping on this all day. I mean, those Deacons, they just won't stop. They keep going for the goal. The most of the possession has been the Deacons on the West Fargo side. They just don't seem to give up. They keep going for the scores, and West Fargo really needs to retaliate pretty soon if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, agreed, Carter. Time starting to wind down. We've already had 15 minutes elapse very quickly of this second half as some more substitutions will be made. Bit of a battle on the far sideline as Huber tries to win that one from Sunrum. Can't quite do it, but we will have a Deacon corner kick. And now getting ready to get underway once again with this Deacon corner kick. This one's lofted in towards the middle. Can't quite find the Deacon foot, however. But Von Bank will try to keep possession. Once again, sorry, folks, that you can't see this footage. Our cameras are inside tonight to shelter them from the poor conditions. Taking this throw in, though, will be the Deacons. Just waiting to find the ball, I believe, just to get play underway once again. Mattern throws this one forward. I believe there that was Van Winkle able to clear that one, and we will have, once again, another Mattern throw-in. Still on the near sideline now. Mattern contesting for this one. Von Bank in the middle. Over to Frisk, only an 8th grader, trying to play that one apart, and it finds Post. Post in the middle with a chance. What a shot that is from Emily Post. A brilliant pass over towards the middle of the box, and look who it is. Emily Post in the right place at the right time. Able to slot that one home with the left foot, and we find ourselves at Shanley 4, West Fargo 0.
Emily Post was just a wonderful, scrumptious little shot right into the goal. Puts the Deacons up 4-0.
Yeah, not much to say about that one, Carter. Just getting the job done there. Nothing fancy about that finish, but she does very well to put her team up 4-0. Comfortable lead now for Shanley. Carter, now as Shanley has a 4-goal lead, approaching 20 minutes left to go in this game, do you expect the Deacons to park the bus almost just to play completely defensively for the rest of this game, or do you think they will keep going after more goals?
I think with a record of 4-0, I think you got to trust in your players. Personally, I'd put your younger folks in there, get them a little opportunity to play some varsity reps, get some of that experience, so when they get onto the field and it's actually game time for them, they're ready to go and they're ready to compete.
Now this one will roll out of bounds, and we will have a goal kick for the Packers. This one over up to Lamberts. Lamberts in a battle with it against Berg. That was number 7, Poitra, throwing that one forward, trying to find Assier. Can't quite do it, however. And Heinrich content to just tap that one out of bounds for a Packer throw-in. Now this one played back to Poitra. Poitra under arrest there from Wambach. Excuse me, that's Von Bank. And now getting play underway once again is the Packers. Now this will lie with Frisk, trying to get over to Promisberger. Cut out, however, by Martinez. That is Simon now throwing it over to Fitz on the far sideline. Martinez getting play underway with this throw-in. And it's met there by Johnson. Johnson able to do well to clear. However, that one comes off of Martinez. And we will now have a Deacon throw-in. Now this one thrown forward on the far sideline. I believe that was Johnson just content to throw that one out of bounds. Excuse me, that was Sunrum. And the West Fargo defense will try to get set here, down 4-0. Really got to start attacking here if you're the Packers, Carter. Only a matter of time left. What do you think they will try to do to get going in this half and to try to get claw back and make more of a game of this one?
I mean, at this point, you just got to really focus on offense. You just got to utilize every opportunity you get to go and score. I just really focus on staying on the Deacons side of the ball and just really focusing to score goals, get points. That's what they need right now to get back in this game.
Yeah, Manuel now throwing this one towards the middle. And Manuel now under duress from a Packer defender trying to throw this one towards the middle. Cut out by Martinez, however. And it resides at the foot of Manuel once again. A lot of contact there, and the referee will award I'm not sure if that was a free kick or a corner kick there awarded to the Deacons. Looks like it was a corner kick. Excuse me, it was a free kick, actually. A foul there on Manuel. And plenty of Deacons congregating in the box trying to nick this one in for their 5th goal of the game. And, oh my goodness, they almost do so. How about that bit of chaos going on down there near the net? I believe that was Mia Metzger, the 7th grader, just trying to head that one in. But it is cut out by the sophomore, Emily Larson.
It's incredible focus there by Emily Larson. There's about 5 defenders and 3 Shanley players right in front of her and focus on that ball and make sure it doesn't go in. That was an incredible job.
Now that was Metzger trying to throw this one towards net. However, that one goes off the side netting, and it will be a goal kick for the West Fargo Packers. Now we will be on the far sideline. On the far sideline now. Bit of a pause and play here. A couple substitutions taking place perhaps as Martinez is getting ready to toss this one in to resume play. Martinez now throwing this one, trying to find Schoenberg in the middle. Promisberger with some great dribbling. They're able to get past a few Packer players. Finds herself with some space. Promisberger with a shot. Oh my goodness! Abby Promisberger from just outside the 6-yard box. How about the touch on that shot, Carter? Just floating that one into the upper right cheddar there with the left foot. And she is able to put Shanley up 5-0 in this one.
Again, great offensive movement, great shots. These Deacons, they seem unstoppable at this point.
Yeah, Carter, 5-0, that is more than respectable. And as we talked about earlier, we were wondering if the Packers' experienced back line will be able to slow down this Deacon offense, and that just hasn't been the case. And now Emily Larson, the starting goaltender, will get a break. Her night is over. I believe, Kurt, if I had to say so, I believe that the scoreline doesn't reflect her effort tonight. Only a sophomore. She's been under a lot of duress the whole night. Even though the scoreboard says 5-0, I believe she's done a great job under all this pressure she's had of trying to keep the ball out of her net for her team, trying to give her team a chance. But the attacking power of this Deacon offensive line has just been a little bit too much so far here tonight.
Like you said, someone who's played midfield for some of the season as well and hasn't just solely focused on goalkeeper. It's going to be a little shaky sometimes, but I definitely agree with you. Against the Shanley offense, it's going to be hard for anybody to stop those goals. But, Silly Larson, she played well tonight. And I don't quite know who we have in now for the Packers, but we'll just see how things keep going.
Carter, I believe that's Grace Tuya, a sophomore for the Packers, creating some chances here, and this one will roll out of bounds. That ball just seemed to swerve around Tuya for a goal kick. And now it will be the Packers' turn to resume play.
Weather's kind of slowing down a little bit. It was almost turning into a tycoon earlier. It was just getting real windy and rainy. Good for these players, though, that it's finally clearing up a little bit.
Interesting description there, Carter. And we will now get under play with a Deacon throw-in on the far side. Allers is met there by, I believe that is Osier, with some great play towards the middle. Osier throws this one towards Simon. Simon now possessing in the middle. Able to pick out Johnson in the middle. Squeaks through, though, and now it's Promisberger booting this one away. More attacking play here from the Deacons, trying to set up their 6th goal of the night. And we will have Shrema now at the middle of the field. Shrema booting this one towards Metzger. And now at rest on the far sideline with, I believe that's Manuel. This one thrown forward towards that Packer defensive line. And now will be the 7th grader Metzger possessing in the middle. Metzger trying to pick out a player. Can't quite do it, though. As play resumes here. Just approaching 15 minutes to go in the second half. Packers will try to reset. Carter, just looking at the scoreline a little bit more here. You see that 0 for West Fargo. They've done a great job. Or excuse me, that 0 for West Fargo. They've done, the Deacons, that is, being a great job defending. You look at this back line of Heinrich, Hansen, Manuel, and Mattern. Carter, I would consider this the Mount Rushmore of back lines here in the EDC. What do you think they have done so well here tonight to keep that 0 up on the scoreboard?
What you said, that's the perfect description. The Packers, they haven't even gotten over a handful of shots. They need to get past this line, and they're just, it's like you said, they're like the Mount Rushmores. They're just, nothing's going to get through them. It's quite incredible seeing that from the Deacons.
Trying to get this one underway. Once again, looks like the clock is stopped. Not sure the reason, though. And, folks, looks like we're having just a bit of a mishap here on the scoreboard. It is Shanley 5-0, not 4-0 here. We'll look to get this one fixed for you. And Mal Metzger, what a shot that is! And Mia Metzger, the 7th grader, trying to get on the scoreboard for her team, almost does. However, luckily for Tuya, that one just goes wide of the net, and we will have a West Fargo goal kick.
Bit of a lickety-split play there, quick movement, quick passes, just great speed and great hustle by the Deacons.
Promisberger now throwing this one back on the middle. Just approaching 14 minutes to play now in this second half. We'll try to get this scoreboard back up for you as soon as we can, folks. Now it's Osier throwing this one over to Johnson. Now it's Shrema possessing in the middle. And, whoa, that pass was a doozy all the way up to Hansen. Hansen tried to throw that one over to, not sure if you can see who that is there on the near sideline, Carter. I believe it's Promisberger. Can't quite do it, though. And Hansen, we've seen that bit of doozy passing here tonight. She's really set up her teammates well, been a great captain. What do you think she's done so well helping to set up her teammates in this game?
Her passes are great. Her ball movement, it's about it. Just every aspect of her game that I've seen tonight is it's been real good, real great. She's quite the teammate and definitely someone I want to have on my team.
Now this one thrown towards the West Fargo net dangerously. Battling for that one is the Deacons. Oh, my goodness, what a shot! And what a save from Grace Tuya, the sophomore for West Fargo, getting her first appearance here tonight. I believe that was, not too sure, but I want to say Shayna Roach trying to throw that ball towards the net for the Deacons. And Carter, how about that stop from Tuya? That was an amazing stop there, able to stop a 6 from going up on that scoreboard. And we will have
kind of a little bumper shot, turning around and just trying to go for that upper right corner. Great play here by the Deacons.
And, whoa, a lot of chaos going on down there. However, I do think that one went off the field goal post, which would, by law, rule that ball out of play. Now this one is moved up on the goal kick over to Asier. Asier shoved off by Heinrich, and we will have a whistle. And now getting underway play will be the Packers. This one is booted forward towards the Packer goal. Johnson pressuring Heinrich. Heinrich able to clear successfully, however. That one was met very well. I believe that was Asier trying to get to that one. However, just took a bad deflection. And now it'll be Mattern getting ready to throw this one in. Huber contesting for it, able to shrug off a couple Packer defenders. She is dispossessed, however, by Larson. Emily Larson, Carter, she was the goalkeeper for this Packer squad, but now we have seen her come out onto the field as a midfielder, a player that can play a couple of positions here, and now she's getting her first experience on the field tonight.
You know, that's one of the things the Packers are good at utilizing. Cindy Larson, like you said, she's a goalie, but she's one of those players that can also play midfield, and, you know, to have that diversity and that depth between your players, that really helps your team out.
And that one just showed out of play, I believe, as we will have another West Fargo goal kick getting us underway here. And the Packers will throw this one forward. Johnson able to get on the end of it. Takes a bad deflection, however. And Mattern will let that roll out of bounds. Carter, looking at this score here, 5-0 in favor of the Deacons. You could say that this West Fargo defensive line has been left in shambles here tonight. What do you think the Deacons have done so well to affect the play here of the West Fargo game plan?
Again, it's just that constant flow of their offense, creating openings, getting good passes, finding those opportunities to shoot and score. The Deacons have just been a prime example of that tonight. Definitely just helping them, of course, just get across that Packer line. It's definitely a good reason why they have 5 points right now.
And we have a bit of a stoppage here. I think that was offsides on the Deacons. Just approaching 10 minutes to play here now. Once again, as we said, Deacons up 5-0. Folks, it looks like we were able to get that scoreboard up and running there. Thanks to our wonderful technicians here working behind the scenes at Shanley TV. And now this one lies with Huber on the near sideline. Huber moves this one towards the middle. Johnson there contesting. And Huber trying to throw this one back towards Mattern. However, she's under duress by Asier. How about that speed from Asier there, Kolkman? Able to dispossess Mattern. And now Mattern throws this one forward to Van Winkle. Van Winkle on the far sideline, met by Mattern, and that one will roll out of bounds for a West Fargo throw-in.
Got a little nabby-pamble of people coming here for substitutes. I think it's most likely the younger players getting the opportunity to play in the last 9 minutes here on the game.
Agreed, Carter. While we have a bit of a moment here, if you've enjoyed watching our ShanleyTV.com broadcast, please consider making a donation to help us continue to bring you quality programming. We rely on donations to bring you every broadcast, and we need your help to continue to improve the quality of our productions and to add new features for you, the viewer, to enjoy. If you are interested in donating, please contact Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Again, that's Joelle Shuey at 701-893-3225. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support of Shanley TV. This ball now lying in the middle. Coming away with that one is Allers, only a freshman. Allers now moving this one over towards the far sideline. Now holding this one on the far sideline is Promisberger. Moves this one up towards Manuel. Manuel now just taking her time on that back line. Manuel, what a cross that is. Over to the Deacons. Oh, my goodness. I believe that was Von Bank who had a brilliant chance to get on the end of that one, to slide that one home. Can't quite do it, however, and it rolls out of bounds for a Packer restart of play. Carter, that ball just seemed to skedaddle right over the foot of Von Bank. That one rolls out of bounds. May have been an offsides, actually, looking back at that one, but still some brilliant passing there. I believe that was Promsberger there serving up that service.
Definitely just kind of a rambunctious series of events here.
Yeah, Carter, it certainly has been rambunctious over the last few minutes here. Is now Von Bank. Oh, my goodness, look at the foot speed from Von Bank, able to get around the Packer defender. Now this one over to Frisk. Frisk with a wonderful ball into the middle. Drop by Tuya. The ball is free on the end line. Oh, my goodness. Do you believe your eyes, Carter? Sunrum tried to clear that one, and that took a deflection off a Shanley player. I'm not sure if you saw who that was, Carter, but that was certainly a tremendous way to score a goal. And looking back on it, that was Allers, the freshman, able to score a goal here in a varsity setting. Possibly not the cleanest goal of her life, but it counts nonetheless.
Hey, a goal's a goal. I mean, that's another score for the Deacons.
Yeah, up 6-0 here. Certainly an impressive display here. And I think, Carter, if you're the Packers here in this situation, I think you just got to say, shucks, we didn't really do our job here tonight. But 6-0, I still believe that scoreline represents a worse outcome in this game than it actually was. When you look at the Packers' ability to attack, they did have some chances. It's not like the ball was in Shanley's field of play the whole time. And the Packers certainly do have some positive things to take forward into their next competition.
I mean, definitely these Deacons ball movement, it's almost been magical, just hocus pocus. These guys are just scoring goals left and right. But I definitely agree with you. I don't think the score reflects level that West Fargo played. I thought both teams did quite well tonight, actually, and a few scores here and there from the Deacons. But it's been a good game.
Von Bank not able to win that foot race, and it rolls out of bounds for a goal kick for the Packers. Packers now throwing this one forward, able to get on the end of that one was Van Winkle. Booted upfield by the Packers. Heinrich and Mattern over there to recover, and they will. And it will be now a Deacon throw-in on this near sideline. Schrema, the freshman, able to possess here. Mattern throwing this one over to Von Bank. Von Bank able to get on the end of it, and now she will possess in the middle. Moves this one back to Schrema. Schrema with plenty of time here. Tries to get that one to Von Bank. However, it's cut out well by Sunrum. Schrema's able to get it back on her foot, though, and she moves forward. What a pass that is over to Von Bank. Von Bank has plenty of room here. Looks like she's just a little bit gassed, however. She's been doing a lot of running up that near sideline, Not been the production possibly she's hoped to get from all these runs, but she's still done a great job trying to help her team bag their 7th goal of the night here.
Definitely has been quite a workout here for these Deacons, running up and down the field, scoring goals left and right.
Oh my goodness, look at that shot! And that is the freshman Allers with the brace, her 2nd goal of the game. Carter, how do you describe that goal? That was just a blunderbuss of a shot into the bottom left corner. I'm not even sure the goalkeeper saw it coming. And Allers, possibly one of the best strikes of her life, bags her 2nd goal of the game, putting up the Shanley Deacons 7-0 in this contest.
And yeah, definitely just a little mugwump from the 30-yard line into that goal. It was quite the shot. Quite the shot.
This one now taking a deflection over to Promsberger. Promsberger hunting down this one. Yeah, we'll roll to bounds, and we will have. I believe that is a throw-in for the Deacons here. Getting play underway now is Manuel. Manuel able to throw this one towards the Packer net, and Von Bank finds herself with some space. Von Bank trying to run to that corner. That one will trickle out of bounds, though, for a Shanley throw-in. Now this will be a throw-in for the Deacons. Getting ready to resume play here. Mattern throws this one down to Von Bank. Von Bank back over to Mattern. Mattern trying to throw this one over to, I believe that was Fritz. And whoa, what a pass that was from Fritz there. Quick as a whap, excuse me.
Did you mean to say rabbit there, Emmett?
Yes, I did. Excuse me, Carter.
It's been a little while in this booth here for us. Forgive us.
Yeah, Carter, it's been a long night.
It's all right. We make mistakes up here. It's a rabbit, but we got the Deacons dribbling up to the 45.
Yeah, Carter, that was some great attacking play there from the Deacons. Able to create once another chance here again in this game. Shanley's done quite the job here of creating scoring chances in this contest. You certainly have to admire their ability to get chance after chance after chance. Really attacked well, and now just nearing 1 minute left in our contest, as now Shanley will throw this one forwards to resume play once again.
Shanley kind of just filibustering here, keeping that Packer offense away, keeping that strong defense that we've seen all game. That's the hallmark. That's why the score is 7-0 right now, and just great job by the Deacons.
Yeah, Carter, the Deacons surely have done a great job here tonight. They've been able to control the ball. Excuse me. The Deacons have done a great job tonight creating scoring chances, and here's another one there thrown forwards by Frisk. However, Tuya is able to make the play. Tuya now throws this one over, and Mattern now finds it on the near sideline. Mattern now moving this one over to Frisk. Frisk cut out there by a Packer defender. Frisk can't quite win that one, but it will be a throw-in for the Deacons. Under 30 seconds now to go in this game. Carter, looking forward for both teams here. What do you think both teams can take forward out of this game going forward towards the next?
I think the Deacons, we've seen a great offensive push by them. It shows that they've really focused on that in practice. Not the only thing. I think it's been really balanced. Their defense has been great. I'd keep doing what they're doing. Definitely in practice, it's been working out. For the Packers now, I'd focus on finding those opportunities to score more, create openings, just get past the defense. That's a very strong defensive line here by Shanley tonight. And if you're going to want to win games in the future, you're definitely going to have to be able to practice. And I think in order to practice that, you're just going to have to do a lot of defensive drills. But yeah, that's basically it.
Agreed, Carter. Some things both teams can take forward to the next game. And after a hootenanny of goal scoring here, it will be the Deacons 7, West Fargo 0. For Carter Kolkman and our entire crew, I'm Emmett Kenny. The final score from Fargo, Shanley Deacons 7, West Fargo Packers 0. To watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcast, go to shanleytv.com. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV. Shanley TV is brought to you by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon Athletics to a higher level.